My child, chosen one, stop for a moment and listen with your heart. Heaven intercepted your scrolling. This is not an accident. I stepped into your timeline to protect your future, to quiet the storm that keeps raging inside you when you try to discern who is the one. Breathe. Let me speak where your thoughts have been shouting. You have been measuring by what is loud chemistry that crackles, adrenaline that spikes, coincidences that feel cinematic, attention that comes in surges and then vanishes. You have chased the fireworks, the sudden texts at midnight, the dizzy highs, the spiritual-sounding phrases that promise destiny but leave you drained. You keep asking, is this it? While you refresh, overthink, apologize for needs, and try to glue what keeps falling apart. Hear me. I do not lead you by chaos, and I do not confirm covenant through panic. My will does not usually announce itself with chaos. My confirmation often arrives as peace. When it is me, you will not have to force it. Peace will walk in before romance does. Dignity will mark the approach. Doors will open without you shrinking, scrambling, or striving to keep them from closing. You will feel more whole, not more hollow. You will not bargain with your boundaries to buy attention. My peace is steady, not sensational. It settles you even as it guides you. Do not skip this moment. Do not rush past the rescue you asked me for. The peace you have been praying for is not a mood. It is my protection. If you leave this word unfinished, you may keep calling anxiety passion and confusion chemistry, and that is how the enemy counterfeits covenant. Stay to the end. I will give you a clear next step and a sealing prayer that anchors what I am doing in you right now. Here is what to expect. I will show you 4 quiet confirmations, doors that open with dignity instead of demand, counsel and covering that agree with what I am whispering, fruit that stays good on ordinary days, not just in intense moments, and a holy alignment that strengthens your identity rather than eroding it. This is not superstition. These are my patterns. From the beginning, I formed and brought, Genesis 2, order, not frenzy. With Isaac and Rebekah, generosity, prayer, and clear yeses, no manipulation. With Ruth and Boaz, honor, covering, and lawful process, not secrecy or exploitation. And over it all, let my peace rule in your heart as an umpire. When peace lifts, pause. When peace remains, proceed with calm courage. So, release the hurry. Invite me into the question before you invite anyone into your heart. I am here. I am not late. Listen for the quiet that strengthens you. That quiet is me. And as you keep listening, I will teach you how to trade fireworks for peace and pressure for a path. My child, before you ask me to confirm a person, let me first correct your posture and protect your heart. Discernment is not a scavenger hunt for a soulmate. It is worship. You are not chasing a person. You are honoring covenant. Bring me the question before you bring them into your heart. Place your desire on the altar, not on a pedestal. When you seek me first, you treat your heart like holy ground, not a marketplace. This is alignment. This is safety. Do not let loneliness make your decisions. Do not let the fear of missing out rush what I am preparing with care. Do not mistake a trauma bond, 2 wounds clinging to each other for destiny. Shared pain is not the same as shared purpose. Do not wear the Savior's robe and whisper, I can fix them, while ignoring the healing I am offering you. I am the healer, you are not. And hear this clearly, familiarity is not confirmation. Just because a pattern feels like home does not mean it was built by me. Sometimes what feels familiar is the very thing I am freeing you from. Here is the order that protects you. Pray first. Lay the name before me with open hands. Ask for my peace to remain if this is safe, and for it to lift if this is not. Then observe fruit, patient fruit, honoring fruit, consistent fruit. Not lines, not charisma, not sudden intensity. Seek counsel and covering, wise voices who love me and love you, who are not blinded by your longing. Move slowly. Time is a friend to truth and an enemy to pressure. Guard your peace. When your rest is repeatedly disturbed around a person, review, do not excuse. Stop negotiating with red flags. Early dishonor is not a puzzle to solve. It is a boundary to heed. Secrecy is not romance. It is risk. Inconsistency is not mystery. It is a message. Receive who you are while you wait. You are chosen, not desperate. You are led, not rushed. You are covered, not cornered. You are a covenant carrier, not a chaos chaser. Your value does not rise and fall with who texts back. Your worth was set before you were formed. I am not bartering it for attention. Now, understand this foundation so you can test clearly. Peace is not a mood, it is a spiritual signal. It is not fragile like feelings, it is firm like a boundary. In the next breaths, I will teach you how to let peace rule, how to weigh what you sense against what I speak, and how to recognize the quiet confirmations that dignify your heart instead of demanding it. Stay aligned. Ask me first, then watch what fruit and counsel confirm. As you honor this order, you will not need to force what I am forming. You will simply follow where my peace leads. My child, hear this clearly. Let my peace rule. Colossians 3:15 says, "Let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts." The word rule means to act as an umpire, one who steps onto the field, watches the play, and calls it safe or out. Peace is not a decoration, it is the official. It does not whisper suggestions, it makes rulings. When my peace says, proceed, you do not have to sprint to prove it. When my peace says, pause, you do not have to gather a committee to argue. And when peace lifts, do not call it rejection, call it what it is, my protection. Understand the difference between peace and adrenaline. Peace is steady, adrenaline is spiky. Peace clarifies, adrenaline confuses. Peace makes room for dignity, adrenaline demands urgency. Adrenaline says, hurry or lose it. Peace says, if it is mine, you will not have to hold it with shaking hands. Adrenaline swings you from elation to dread. Peace anchors you, unshaken by the hour, the text, the tone, or the timeline. Here is how you test it. Pray, then wait, then revisit. Pray, lay the connection before me without scripting the outcome. Ask simply, Father, let your peace remain if this is safe. Let it withdraw if this is not. Wait. Do not chase a feeling. Give your nervous system time to cool. Give your soul time to hear. Revisit. Come back tomorrow, after sleep, after counsel, after boundaries are honored. If peace remains after the temperature drops, that is a sign. If peace increases as you obey, when you slow down, when you keep standards, when you seek covering, pay attention. My peace swells with obedience like wind filling a sail. If peace shrinks when you rush, when you hide, when you over-explain, that is also a ruling. Do not overrule your umpire. If you must manipulate to keep their attention, chase to keep their interest, convince them of your worth, or perform to secure their consistency, I will withdraw peace to protect you. Do not call it cruelty when I close a door you were bruising your shoulder against. I am guarding your future. I am saving you from the tax of a counterfeit anxiety, secrecy, inconsistent fruit, spiritual fog. Chosen one, chemistry may start a conversation, but peace sustains covenant. I do not confirm through frantic striving. I confirm through order, covering, and the quiet strength of yes. You will see this as we walk through. My patterns, clear steps, dignified doors, wise voices, and fruit that stays good on ordinary days. For now, honor the umpire. Let peace make the call. And when peace rules you forward, walk with calm courage. When peace rules you to pause, you are not losing love, you are keeping safety. My child, hear me. The first quiet confirmation is this: when I am in it, it forms without forcing. Doors open with dignity. Access is not rationed. Clarity is not a prize you have to win by guessing correctly. The connection takes shape like sunrise, sure, steady, and without panic. You do not have to shrink to fit it. You do not have to scramble to keep it. You do not have to strive to prove you deserve what I have already ordained. Let me show you what forcing looks like so you can stop calling it faith. Forcing is chasing replies and then apologizing for your needs when silence punishes you. Forcing is decoding mixed signals like a riddle, while your peace bleeds out hot one day, cold the next. Intense promises followed by unexplained distance. Forcing lives in cycles, breakups to makeups on repeat where apology is plentiful but fruit is scarce. Forcing makes you overfunction, planning all the steps, lowering your standards, excusing their disregard, auditioning for a role I never asked you to perform. Forcing is anxiety-driven, overthinking at 2 a.m., bargaining with red flags, carrying both sides of the bridge while calling it loyalty. Now, watch how dignity works when I am forming something. Communication is honest, no maze, no maybe later leash. Effort is consistent words, match calendar, intention meets action. The pace is appropriate curiosity without pressure, interest without entitlement. Boundaries are honored, your no is safe, your convictions are not negotiated in dim rooms and blurred lines. There is no demand to rush intimacy to prove affection. There is covering in daylight, no secrecy, dressed up as protecting us, no isolation from wise counsel. From the beginning, I set the pattern. In the garden I formed, and I brought. Adam did not chase shadows of his longing or stalk the horizon for a promise. I crafted Eve, and I brought her to the man order, not frenzy, alignment, not anxiety. He received what I revealed. He did not perform to be chosen. Hear me, I can align without you losing yourself. I can bring without you breaking. Counterfeits often come loud with urgency masquerading as passion. If we don't decide now, we'll miss our destiny. God told me you're mine, don't question it. That is manipulation, not pursuit. Urgency that tramples your boundaries is not love, it is pressure. Secrecy that silences your wise voices is not protection, it is risk. Love bombing that floods you on Monday and vanishes by Thursday is not pursuit, it is control testing your threshold. So, chosen one, do not audition for doors I did not open. Do not pry at hinges I have sealed to protect you. Step back and let honor make the introductions. Look for these practical markers: conversation that breathes, not interrogates; plans that arrive on time, not promises that evaporate; a yes that stays yes; respect that does not require payment. When I am in it, you will feel steadiness in your stomach and dignity in your spine. You will not be kept uncertain as a way to keep you available. I set before you an open door that no one can shut. Walk at the pace of peace. If you must force, it is not the time or not the person. If the door swings open with dignity, enter without fear. I am not late, and I am not vague. I am ordering your steps so you do not have to hold covenant with shaking hands. My child, pause and listen with your heart. Do not confuse what is quiet with what is dead. My peace is not shut down. It is not you going numb so you can survive a situation that keeps wounding you. My peace is living. It can breathe. It can speak. It can love truth without trembling. Numbness is a freeze. Peace is a rest. Numbness dims the lights so you stop seeing what hurts. Peace turns on the light and removes the fear of what it reveals. Here is the difference. Numbness avoids hard conversations and calls it maturity. It tiptoes around obvious issues, hoping time will do what courage must. It says, "It's fine," while your stomach knots and your prayers go silent. Under numbness, you become indifferent and spiritually dry. You scroll, you smile, but your soul is far away. You compromise in small, quiet ways, bend a boundary here, excuse a half-truth there because you fear loss more than you love honesty. You hear inner alarms and hit snooze again and again until your discernment feels distant. That is not peace. That is your heart wearing a heavy coat to survive a cold environment. Now, feel what peace is. Peace lets you inhale fully. You can pray with words that find me, not just ricochet off the ceiling. You can think clearly, no fog, no frantic rereading of text to decode meaning. Conviction stands firm without you becoming harsh. You can have a hard conversation without rehearsing panic. Your voice does not shake from fear but steadies with truth. Your boundaries feel natural, not like barbed wire. You feel more like yourself before me, clean, seen, and anchored. Worship is easier. Scripture nourishes again. You have courage to ask clarifying questions in daylight, not perform in dim rooms. You can say no without guilt and yes without losing yourself. That is my peace at work. Test it with these questions. After you talk, do you shrink to keep the peace, or do you stand taller in truth? When you pray about them, does clarity rise, or does dread settle? Do your standards hold with less effort, or do they erode under subtle pressure? Does honesty strengthen the connection, or does it cost you safety? Peace welcomes truth and expands room for it. Numbness punishes truth and calls silence survival. Hear me, my peace does not mute your discernment, it strengthens it. My peace sharpens your hearing, steadies your steps, and brightens what is real, so you do not have to guess. Chosen one, if you recognize numbness, slow down. Do not condemn yourself. Correct your course. Step back to where you can feel and pray again. Reintroduce counsel. Rebuild boundaries. Let the umpire call it. If peace returns as you tell the truth, you have your answer. If peace continues to lift when you face what you've been avoiding, I am protecting you. Now that you can name the calm that heals and the calm that avoids, the next confirmations will become clearer and less romanticized. You will stop mistaking silence for safety, and you will start identifying the steady voice that keeps you whole. Keep walking with me. The peace I give will guide you into doors that honor you, voices that cover you, fruit that endures, and a love that makes you more fully who I created you to be. My child, now listen for the next quiet confirmation. Counsel and covering agree. I do not only speak in your feelings, I confirm through wise covering so you are protected. I placed you in a body on purpose. I gave you shepherds, mentors, spiritual mothers and fathers, steady friends who love me and love you, so you would not have to discern alone under the heat of attraction. Attraction is loud. Wisdom is quiet. Do not despise the quiet. I have already written this into my word. In a multitude of counselors there is safety, not spectacle. And every matter is established by 2 or 3 witnesses. I will not only whisper in your private prayers, I will echo the same direction through voices that carry my heart. When it is me, those who watch for your soul will not feel rushed, tricked, or bypassed. They will sense sincerity over charm, character over charisma, fruit over fireworks. Their peace will not be coerced. It will rise as they observe humility, honesty, and consistency. They will ask guarding questions, and you will not feel the need to edit or hide to get their approval. Truth will stand in daylight and still look like truth. Watch for the counterfeit that loves isolation. Counterfeit connection separates you from prayer, from family, from pastors, from the friends who tell you hard truth gently. It breeds secrecy. They just don't understand us. This is between us and God. Don't tell them yet. They'll ruin it. Isolation is a fog machine. It makes red flags look like mist. My confirmation does not require you to dim the lights or avoid wise eyes. What needs the dark to survive is not covenant culture. It is risk. Test the posture. How do they respond to boundaries? To a no, you mean? To a timeline that honors your standards? To the idea of meeting your mentors, sitting with your pastor, inviting prayer? When I am in it, they will welcome accountability as protection, not perceive it as control. They will lean into counsel with open hands, not resent it with rolled eyes. They will be the same person in front of your covering as they are in private with you. No costume changes, no spiritual jargon to perform godliness, no covert pressure to move the line so they feel powerful. And test your own posture. Do you find yourself withholding details from those who love you because you fear their questions? Do you rehearse defenses before you even share? Do you delay introductions, push away community, and call it privacy when it is actually fear of being seen? If the connection loses oxygen in the presence of counsel, believe what that reveals. If peace leaves the room when accountability enters, the umpire is calling you to pause. Chosen one, hear me. Humility is the hallway to covenant. Honor, not hype. Process, not pressure. Daylight, not secrecy. Bring this before your covering. Ask them to pray, to watch, to weigh. If it is truly me, their discernment will not contradict mine. Their safety will not fight your peace. Let the quiet wisdom of godly voices steady you where feelings surge. I am not trying to control you. I am protecting you. And as you submit this to covering, you will feel the strange relief of not carrying discernment alone. Peace will not just rest in your chest. It will gather around you through those I have assigned to guard your becoming. My child, pause with me. Put a hand over your heart and breathe. You have been calling the knot in your stomach butterflies and naming the spike of adrenaline destiny. That tension is not romance. It is a warning. Stop calling anxiety a sign. It is often a signal to slow down. If you must rush to keep it, you are already losing peace, and peace is my protection. Hear this clearly. Urgency and confusion are the enemy's favorite costume changes. He pushes you to answer fast, so you cannot discern well. He stamps my name on hurry. He baptizes pressure with spiritual language. Decide now or lose it. Questioning means you lack faith. That is not me. I lead by light, not by fog, by order, not by frenzy. When I am in it, you can put it down, pray, and pick it back up without the connection collapsing. Anything that withers because you slowed to listen was feeding on your fear, not on my peace. So here is your practice. Slow the flow. Pause communication for prayer, not punishment protection. Take a short fast from overtexting and performative updates. Let your nervous system cool so your spirit can hear. Bring the whole situation before me and pray simply, Father, restore peace where this is safe. lift peace where I need to pause. Then write yes, write, 2 columns, fruit, versus, fantasy. In fruit, list only what has shown up consistently in daylight, honor, patience, timely follow-through, truth that stands in front of counsel. In fantasy, list what you are imagining, hoping, excusing, or dramatizing grand promises, someday language, meetings that never materialize, character you keep predicting but have not seen. Seeing the page will save you from spinning stories. Now confront trauma familiarity. Chaos can feel like love when pain taught you its rhythm. The chase can feel like proof when rejection trained you to earn what is not yours to carry. I am retraining your heart. Peace may feel boring at first because it is not starving you. Do not run back to the spike just because it is familiar. Let me reset your appetite. Here is how you will know the slowing is working. As you pray, peace returns like a steady breath. As you obey, pressure loses its voice. If the knot tightens the moment you try to pause, believe that report. Let the umpire call it. Delay here is not denial. It is deliverance from deception. Chosen one, hear me. You do not have to sprint to keep what I am building. Walk, breathe. Let time do what truth loves reveal. The next confirmation will not shout. It will show up in ordinary days as fruit that stays good. We are moving there now. Stay with me at the pace of peace. My child, here is your third quiet confirmation. The fruit stays good in ordinary days, not just in intense moments. Anyone can glow in the spotlight of a perfect evening. Covenant proves itself in Tuesday traffic, in delayed flights, in missed calls, in family tensions, in tired seasons when emotions are low and schedules are tight. When I am in it, character does not evaporate when convenience disappears. The same patience that charmed you in conversation shows up when plans change. The same kindness that appeared in a highlight reel returns in the slow, unfilmed hours. The tone stays gentle. The yes stays yes. The peace you sensed in prayer keeps breathing in practice. Look for fruit, real fruit, not firework feelings. My word names it plainly. Love that acts, joy that does not mock pain, peace that does not demand performance, patience that waits without punishing, kindness that does not angle for advantage, goodness that chooses uprightness when no one is grading, faithfulness that keeps its word, gentleness that protects your heart, self-control that honors boundaries and bodies. This is not a mood board. This is evidence. By their fruits, you will know them. Not by their intensity, not by their spiritual slogans, by their fruits. Here is your practical check. How do they handle no? Do they slow down and honor your line? Or do they pout, press, negotiate, turn cold? How do they handle correction? Can they receive a hard truth without flipping blame or building a defense? Do they ask, teach me, help me see? Or do they punish you for noticing what needs to change? How do they handle inconvenience, the plan that fell through, the sick day, the unglamorous errand? Does irritation leak as sarcasm, withdrawal, or control? How do they handle waiting? Do they keep pace with me? Or do they try to pry open what I have not yet unlocked? Watch apologies. Real fruit apologizes without attaching a bill. Real fruit changes directions, not just sentences. Hear this and rest. I confirm covenant through consistency. Love is proven in routine, not in the rush. My peace does not need a stage to survive. It holds under distance. It humbles itself under counsel. It forgives without rehearsing leverage. It serves without scoreboard math. If the connection only feels holy when emotions spike, but spoils in the sink of ordinary, do not ignore that taste. Intensity can impersonate care for a month. Only consistency can carry care for a lifetime. Let the umpire rule here too. If your peace grows in the small, if your soul exhales after ordinary contact, if truth and tenderness keep meeting in weekday moments, you are seeing my handwriting. Chosen one, I have set this pattern from the beginning. I will show you in the next breath with Isaac and Rebecca. No theatrics, only ordered steps, servant-hearted generosity, and clear yeses that stood up in daylight. Watch for fruit that lasts. My confirmation rides on it. My child, now watch my pattern with Isaac and Rebecca, because I am teaching you how I confirm without chaos. Genesis 24 is not fireworks, it is order. Abraham sent a servant under assignment, not a wanderer under whim. He prayed specifically at the well, "Let the one who offers water to me and to my camels be the one you have appointed." He named character, not chemistry. He did not script a face, he asked for fruit. He did not bargain for a sign that flattered his desire. He asked for a sign that revealed her servanthood, generosity, diligence. Then he did what I am asking you to do. He prayed, he watched, he asked, he waited. He did not manipulate outcomes. He did not wink, pressure, or force a performance. He stood still long enough to see what was true. And before he had finished speaking, Rebecca arrived the providence of my timing, not the panic of his striving. She did not only say kind words, she drew water until the camels were satisfied. That is not a cute gesture, that is costly generosity. He observed in silence to know whether I had prospered his way. Silence, not spin. Observation, not obsession. Order continued in daylight. Identity was verified. Gifts were given appropriately. The servant stepped into the home. The family listened. Laban and Bethuel said, "The thing comes from the Lord." Covering agreed. There was no secrecy, no hiding the story, no cutting off wise eyes. The servant refused to eat until the matter was spoken clarity before comfort. Consent mattered. They asked Rebecca, "Will you go?" And she answered with her own mouth, "I will go." Clear yeses. No vague maybes. No spiritualized pressure. Honor at every step. Prayerful seeking, visible character, providential timing, and family witness order, not frenzy. Here is how you mirror this in your now. Pray specifically, name the fruit that matters to covenant. Watch patterns, do actions repeat when no one is grading. Value integrity and work ethic, can they serve when it costs? Invite counsel and family or covering into the light. Do wise voices feel peace, or do they feel pushed? Do not ignore practical realities, geography, church community, schedules, debts, responsibilities, healing work. My confirmation does not skip wisdom. It includes it. Contrast this with the counterfeit that flatters your longing but fights your safety. Secret meetings that dodge mentors. Vague intentions that stretch for months. Repeated almosts that always break under daylight. Promises without calendars. God told me, used to bypass process. Intensity that resists accountability. If it must hide to survive, it is not covenant. Chosen one, receive my protection in this pattern. I confirm with order, servanthood, and clear yeses, not with chaos, pressure, and mixed signals. Let peace be the umpire as you pray, watch, ask, and wait. And listen, there is one more quiet confirmation many overlook because it requires patience. When it is truly me, you become more you. Holiness increases. Healing deepens. We are going there next. My child, lean in. Here is your fourth quiet confirmation. When it is truly me, you become more you. Not smaller, not foggier, not compromised. You grow steadier, purer, kinder, more prayerful. Your courage does not spike and crash. It settles and strengthens. Your convictions do not thin out, they take root. Hear me clearly. I will not send you a spouse that steals your voice, your boundaries, or your devotion. The one I confirm will not compete with your calling, they will strengthen your becoming. My peace does not ask you to dim, it teaches you to shine without burning out. Pay attention to the markers of becoming. Your worship life strengthens you. Find yourself singing again, not striving to feel worthy. Prayer opens easily. Scripture reads you as much as you read it. Integrity holds under pressure. You do not have to build an alibi to protect the relationship. Honesty grows simpler. Secrets shrink. You sleep deeper. Your future feels lighter, not heavier. You laugh from your belly, not as a performance. Your generosity widens. Your patience lengthens. Your self-control feels natural, not negotiated. People who watch for your soul say, "You look settled." Old triggers lose their grip, jealousy quiets, comparison fades. After you spend time together, you want to bless others, not isolate. After you talk, you want to pray, not keep score. After a date, your standards stand taller. You do not have to repent for breaking what protects you. Now, do not ignore the warnings when becoming bends backward. If you start hiding parts of yourself to keep peace, pay attention. If you lie by omission, if your yes means maybe, and your no erodes under pressure, that is not me. If you lose conviction calling sin a quirk, rebranding compromise as grace, excusing patterns you once named, clearly listen to your spirit. If jealousy spikes and you spiral into surveillance, if you abandon the callings I planted to manage their moods, if church becomes optional and community inconvenient, if your quiet time shrinks into a guilty whisper, You are not becoming, you are disappearing. My confirmation never demands you betray the person I am forming. Love that requires you to dim is not covenant. It is cost you are not called to pay. Test it with honesty. Hold this connection beside the mirror of who you are with me. Are you braver or more performative? Are you more obedient or more secretive? Do you set healthier boundaries or do you negotiate standards to avoid conflict? Do you create space for purpose or do you schedule your purpose around their unpredictability? Watch 3 anchors: devotion, discipline, destiny. If devotion to me deepens, if discipline and character holds, if destiny feels clearer and safer, you are seeing my hand. If anyone collapses, pause. I am not asking for perfection. I am guarding direction. In a true confirmation, conviction is welcomed. Correction is not weaponized. Repentance is mutual. Growth can be measured in months, not just promised in minutes. Peace does not punish truth. It partners with it. Chosen one, I clothe covenant in protection, honor, and covering because identity must be safe to flourish. I will show you this in Ruth and Boaz, how I placed a daughter under a field of safety, how honor spoke publicly, how covering restored dignity without exploitation. Watch how identity is guarded when I am in it. We are going there next. For now, let this settle in you. The person I send will help you become who I told you you are, and you will help them do the same. Where confusion has tried to fog your becoming, let my peace call it out. Where holiness and healing are increasing, keep walking. I am making you more yourself for the kind of love that can carry purpose. My child, look closely at what I did for Ruth, because I am showing you what covenant culture feels like in real life. She was a foreigner, widowed, poor, gleaning the edges of a field, vulnerable in every way. Boaz saw her and moved with protection, not possession. He spoke to his men, do not touch her. He told her, stay close to my maidens. He gave her access to water drawn by others. He instructed the reapers to leave extra on purpose, so her hands would not come up empty. Provision with dignity, safety without strings. He invited her to eat among the workers, not as a spectacle but as a covering. That is how my confirmation behaves. Honor first, pressure never. Then on the threshing floor, a moment where exploitation would have been easy, Boaz stayed holy. Ruth laid at his feet, not his bed, asking for covering, not secrecy. He did not take advantage of the night or her need. He covered her. He spoke blessing over her name. He sent her home with barley, not guilt, and guarded her reputation, saying, let it not be known that a woman came to the threshing floor, not because he was ashamed of her, but because he would not put her honor at risk. He chose the narrow road of integrity when nobody was watching. That is protection. That is my peace at work. And he did not skip order to satisfy desire. He said plainly, there is a nearer kinsman. If he will redeem, let him redeem. If not, I will. He took the matter to the city gate in daylight, with witnesses, with accountability. No secret promises, no sidestepping process. He secured blessing from the community, and honor crowned the moment. All the people at the gate declared, we are witnesses. Ruth's name was lifted, not leveraged. A public yes, a clear path, a covenant sealed where truth could breathe. Chosen one, mirror this pattern. The right person protects your reputation in rooms you do not see. They protect your purity when it would be easy to press your boundaries. They protect your emotions by keeping their words and pacing with wisdom. They protect your future by choosing process over pressure, counsel over secrecy, daylight over shadows. They do not take, they make room. They do not hide you, they honor you. They do not confuse you, they clarify you. My confirmation looks like honor and covering, never pressure, secrecy, or exploitation. Do not despise the quiet. There were no fireworks in that field, only consistent honor, clear steps, and peace that kept standing. You ask, but why doesn't it feel dramatic? Because healing feels calm. Your heart is being retrained to recognize safety. Let the umpire call it. Where honor, order, and covering rise, proceed. Where pressure, secrecy, and exploitation whisper, step back. I am not withholding excitement. I am establishing peace. Receive this calm courage. We will now deal with why chaos once felt like love and how I am changing your taste. My child, here is why peace can feel boring when you are used to chaos. Your heart learned the sound of love from storms. Unpredictability became proof. The spike felt like destiny. The crash felt like attention. You mistook the adrenaline of anxiety for the electricity of connection. Hear me, your body is not broken. It is trained. It is faithful to what it learned, and I am retraining it. Calm is not the absence of passion. It is the presence of safety. Safety makes room for passion that does not wound and wonder that does not withdraw. Fire fed by gasoline flares bright and dies fast. Fire tended in a hearth warms a home for years. When I send peace, I am not taking excitement from you. I am building a foundation strong enough to carry joy without collapse. At first, your nervous system may resist. It expects the drop after the climb. It scans for danger where there is none. It calls gentleness suspicious because it is unfamiliar. This is not a sign to run. It is a signal to heal. So do not sabotage stability. Do not poke at peace to see if it will bleed. Do not manufacture distance to test if they will chase. Do not play scarcity games to stir a rush. Do not accuse without evidence, delay replies to create panic, or raise old ghosts to see if safety holds. That is trauma, rehearsing control. Lay it down. Here is your practice. Slow the pace. Walk, do not sprint. Keep praying aloud until your body recognizes the sound of my peace again. Short, honest prayers. Father, make safety feel like home. Keep your boundaries steady and visible. Consistency heals what chaos confused. Do not shift your standards to feel something. Feelings will follow safety. Seek wise counsel and, if needed, a godly therapist who can help repattern what pain taught your nerves. Invite trusted covering into your process so you are not alone inside old reflexes. Journal the ordinary wins, unforced laughter, unpanicked silence, a no that was honored, a plan kept. Read them back when the old appetite for drama growls. Chosen one, if peace feels strange, it is because I am healing you. Do not run back to what broke you. Let the umpire call it. Give your heart enough quiet to taste goodness without sugar spikes. In a little while, you will crave what keeps you whole. And because you are ready to test what you're living, I am placing in your hands a simple peace checklist, 10 questions to reveal covenant or counterfeit. Stay with me and apply it now. My child, here is the peace checklist I placed in your hands. Patterns reveal truth. My confirmation is repeatable, testable, and anchored in peace. Answer slowly, answer honestly. Not from a moment, but from a month. Let the umpire rule as you weigh each question. Ask, 1. Do you feel closer to me because of this connection, more prayerful, more obedient, more whole? 2. Are you constantly anxious, needing to fix or perform to keep them? Or does peace remain when you set the phone down? 3. Are your boundaries respected the first time, without pouting, pressure, or punishment? 4. Is there intent, clear words matching timelines, plans, and accountable steps? Or are you fed by vague promises and postponements? 5. When sin or immaturity is revealed, do they repent and grow? Or do they defend, deflect, and repeat? 6. Is there consistent fruit, honor, patience, honesty, self-control on ordinary days, not just during intense moments? Is there secrecy, hidden chats, private stories, convenient silences that asks you to dim the lights to feel secure? Are you being isolated from wise voices, or are you brought into daylight with counsel, covering, and community? 9. Do those who watch for your soul agree that there is safety here? Or do they voice a check you keep overriding? 10. After you pray, not after you cuddle, not after you scroll, does my peace return and rest? Or does it lift and warn? Now, this is how you use it. Do not grade a single evening, measure a pattern. Sit with me weekly. Journal each answer for 4 to 8 weeks. Watch for repetition, not exception. Revisit after prayer. If peace only exists when they are present, that is attachment, not confirmation. Step back, breathe, and seek me alone. If peace returns in my presence and holds when you re-engage with wise boundaries, note it. If peace drains the moment you resume the same dynamics, believe that report. Hear this caution. This checklist is not a lever to control another person. It is a guardrail to protect your heart and keep you obedient. You are not grading their worth. You are guarding your calling. If the majority of answers expose anxiety, secrecy, isolation, or fruit that spoils in ordinary time, do not argue with the evidence. Obey the umpire and step back. If the pattern shows growing peace, consistent fruit, honored boundaries, clear intent, and counsel agreement, proceed but keep pace with me. not your impatience. And if some answers glow yes while timing stays unsettled, do not panic. Sometimes it is right person, wrong season. When peace says not yet, it is not rejection, it is protection. Delay here will defend what destiny intends to bless. Stay with me. We will talk about timing next. My child, I see the nights you replay conversations and stare at ceilings, wondering if you missed your window. I hear the ache when silence stretches, when texts slow, when mixed signals make you question your worth or your discernment. Hear me. Delay is not denial. When peace says not yet, it is protection, not punishment. My timing protects what my promise intends to bless. Chosen one, you are not late. I am not careless with your years. While you feel the weight, I am working the weave. I am preparing hearts that must grow, healing wounds that would leak into covenant, aligning logistics you cannot see, geography, work, family dynamics, debts, mentorship, community. I am maturing character on both sides so that kindness becomes reflex, accountability feels natural, and honesty stands up in daylight. I am softening old defenses, closing doors that would distract, and strengthening boundaries so love can last. You ask, why not now? Because love planted too soon can be choked by what preparation would have cleared. Delay is mercy. Here is how you live in a holy not yet. Do not play spouse without covenant. Do not give married benefits to an uncommitted bond. Access, secrets, schedules, bodies, budgets, spiritual covering. Keep purity. Keep your boundaries visible and honored. Keep your purpose alive. Do not pause. Assignments, friendships, service, learning, or health to orbit a maybe. Build the life I gave you. Grow your gifts. Stay faithful in community. Date at the pace of wisdom, not the pulse of fear. Guard your peace. Guard your body. Guard your calendar. The right person in the right time will bless what you are building, not ask you to abandon it. Do not force timing. Even a good match can cause unnecessary pain if handled prematurely. Premature pressure births insecurity. Premature intimacy erodes trust. Premature exclusivity isolates you from counsel that would have saved you. If you have to rush, hide, or renegotiate your convictions to keep momentum, hear the umpire, not yet. Step back to safety. When it is truly me, you can set it down, pray, and pick it up later without the bond breaking. Peace will still be there. And for the one tangled in confusion, here is your next step. You do not need obsession. You need alignment. In the next breath, I will teach you a simple, three-part prayer that will calm your mind and clear your path. How to ask for confirmation without chasing it. How to wait without spiraling. How to obey without fear. Take courage. My timing is not teasing you. It is sheltering you. Delay is not denial. It is me, preparing a place where your love can be safe. My child, I promise to place a simple pattern in your hands so you can ask without spiraling. Here it is. 3 parts. Surrender, clarity, courage. Pray it slowly. Pray it daily. Pray it aloud until your nervous system knows the sound of peace again. True confirmation is not chased, it is received through surrendered prayer and obedient patience. First, surrender. Say, Father, I open my hands. Remove what is not for me, even if I am attached to it. Lift my appetite for what harms me. Untie soul ties and fantasies I have fed. Close the doors I keep pulling at if they are not your doors, and lock them with mercy so I cannot pry them open in weakness. If I have idolized a person or a timeline, I lay that idol down, purify my motives. I choose your will over my want, your pace over my panic, your peace over my preference. I yield. Second, clarity. Say, Father, let your peace rule as umpire. Increase peace where I should proceed. Withdraw peace where I must pause. Expose motives, mine and theirs. Reveal intentions that hide behind charm. Bring fruit into daylight, consistency, honor, restraint, truth, separate real from performance. Align counsel. Let wise covering feel what you are saying, and let their agreement or their check weigh more than my craving. Make it plain in ordinary days. Do doors open with dignity, or do I get pulled into scrambling and secrecy? Shine your light, and let confusion lose its stage. Third, courage. Say, Father, strengthen me to obey the answer. If you say wait, give me discipline to wait without drifting into compromise. If you say no, give me spine to walk away kindly and completely, with no bitterness and no back doors. If you say yes, Give me humility to pace with wisdom, honor boundaries, invite counsel, and build without rushing. Make my obedience quicker than my explanations. Anchor me so fear cannot negotiate with what you've made clear. Now, watch and wait. Do not force a sign. Observe a pattern. After you pray, step back from striving and take notes. Give me room to work. In the next days, watch what happens naturally when you stop pushing. Do doors open with dignity? Or do you find yourself shrinking, scrambling, and managing their mood to keep momentum? Does communication grow cleaner, or does it demand more secrecy? Do wise voices lean in with peace, or do you feel the need to hide progress from them? Does fruit appear in small places, kept words, honored no's, gentle tone, or do apologies multiply while change avoids the light? Let the umpire call it. If peace rises, proceed at the pace of peace. If peace lifts, pause. That is my protection. If you are ready, pray with me now. Father, I surrender. Remove what is not for me, even if I'm attached. Clean my motives and close every counterfeit door. Father, grant clarity. Let your peace increase or withdraw. Expose motives and reveal fruit that lasts. Speak through wise covering. Father, give me courage. I will obey whether it means walking away, waiting longer, or building slowly with honor. Let your peace be my compass. Let your word and your spirit lead. Chosen one, I am closer than your breath, and I am not playing hide and seek with your future. Stay with me in this posture. In a moment, I will ask you to agree with me publicly, because your agreement matters. Obedience in the open strengthens obedience in the private place. For now, keep this pattern, and watch how peace answers you. My child, now seal this moment. Your agreement matters. When you choose peace publicly, you strengthen your obedience privately. If you desire a God-confirmed marriage marked by peace, press like as a quiet yes to my leading. Do it as an altar, not an algorithm. Let your own heart remember this moment. I chose peace over panic. I chose wisdom over fireworks. Type this declaration in the comments as covenant, not a trend. Peace will be my confirmation. Let your fingers teach your feelings. Let your public words align your private walk. Do not be ashamed of choosing safety. Heaven honors what is built on peace. Subscribe so I can keep discipling your discernment, because the next season requires sharper peace. You will not navigate what is ahead by chemistry alone. You will need a trained ear for my stillness. Stay under this covering so I can continue to anchor you when emotions rise and counterfeits whisper. Now, sow this word. Send it to a friend who keeps confusing fireworks for confirmation. Help them choose peace. Share to protect, not to perform. I am using you to interrupt a cycle in someone you love. Be bold and tender at the same time. Breathe. Receive my calm. Mark your yes. And now listen, because I am about to expose the counterfeit patterns that mimic covenant, so you can stop negotiating with confusion and stand inside peace. My child, hear me clearly. Not every whisper that borrows my name belongs to my voice. Counterfeits learn your hunger and mimic holy language to move you faster than peace can guide you. If it demands secrecy and urgency, it is not my voice. My voice leads with peace and light. Watch the first flag, urgency. Panic dressed up as prophecy. We have to decide now. If you hesitate, you'll miss God. That is not me. I am not the author of confusion, but of peace. I do not stampede you past wisdom, boundaries, or counsel. Peace can move quickly when I open a door, yes, but it never tramples your clarity. Second flag, secrecy, hidden chats, private timelines. Don't tell your mentor yet. Let's keep this between us until light is your protection. Everything exposed by light becomes visible. What must hide to survive is not covenant. Third flag, spiritual sounding pressure. God told me you're my spouse, so you must submit. I will never confirm through coercion. I will never require you to betray wisdom to prove love. I do not bypass your umpire, your boundaries, or your covering with a slogan stamped, God said. Learn how manipulation moves. Guilt that says, if you loved me, you'd lower that boundary. Silent treatment to punish your no. Intermittent reinforcement, hot then cold. Ignore then adore, so you chase crumbs of comfort to quiet your anxiety. Manufactured tests you can never pass. Delayed replies to make you panic. Last-minute cancellations to make you beg. Crises that appear whenever you create space for wise counsel. That is not pursuit, that is control. My love does not toy with your nervous system. My confirmation does not require you to abandon the person you are becoming. Here is your protection. Slow down. Do not answer from panic. Bring it into the light, daytime conversations, defined terms, visible timelines, and witnesses when appropriate. Seek counsel. In the mouth of 2 or 3 witnesses, every matter is established. Ask wise covering to weigh in and obey their check. Insist on clarity. Let your yes be yes and your no, no. Refuse secrecy. If talking about it out loud makes it feel wrong, listen. If peace lifts when you agree to hide, I am protecting you. Chosen one, you do not owe anyone access at the expense of your safety. You do not owe quick yeses to prove faith. You owe me obedience to peace. Test the spirits, measure the fruit. If the pattern is urgency, secrecy, and spiritualized pressure, step back. If honor, light, and steady peace grow as you proceed with counsel, keep pace, but only at the speed of peace. And if peace has been missing, do not spiral, obey. In the next breath, I will place 3 simple steps in your hands. How to move without bitterness, how to recover clarity, how to restore calm. I am leading you out of pressure into light. My child, if peace has been missing, do not spiral, obey. Hear me plainly. Obedience restores peace faster than explanations ever will. You do not need another round of why to be free. You need a clear yes to what I am showing you. I promised you 3 steps. Take them with me now without bitterness, without blame, without delay. Step 1. Name the truth. Tell the truth to yourself and to me without decorating it. Admit the pattern. Stop romanticizing inconsistency. Stop calling chaos chemistry. Stop defending their mixed signals as mystery, their neglect as busy, their pressure as passion, their secrecy as privacy, their hot and cold as warfare. Call a pattern. Say it aloud. Peace has been missing. Fruit has been thin. I have been striving to keep what will not stand in daylight. Confession is not humiliation. It is alignment. When you stop negotiating with evidence, your spirit stops arguing with your umpire. Bring it into the light with wise covering mentors, pastors, trusted elders, so isolation loses its voice. Truth does not harm you, it heals you. Step 2. Create space. Reduce contact, not to punish but to protect the ground where peace grows. End late-night emotional dependence. Close the after-midnight loops that spike your anxiety, long calls, ambiguous chats, crisis-driven check-ins. Keep conversations in daylight, defined, and accountable. Remove behaviors that feed confusion. Stop stalking their updates. Stop waiting on read receipts to decide your worth. Stop rehearsing imaginary futures that keep you tethered. Fast from their voice long enough to hear mine again. Guard your body. Guard your calendar. Guard your covenant practices. Sleep, scripture, prayer, counsel, community. I will meet you in the space. Distance is not cruelty. It is the boundary where discernment returns. Step 3. Seek confirmation through fruit. Require clarity, accountability, and time. Do not grade apologies. Measure change. Do words match steps? Are plans kept in daylight? Does counsel have a seat at the table? Do boundaries stand without punishment? Watch ordinary days, not dramatic moments. Give it weeks, not weekends. If peace returns and consistent fruit appears, honor, patience, honesty, self-control, then proceed at the speed of peace. If fruit stays bad, if confusion multiplies, if secrecy asks for new hiding places, let it go. That no is not rejection, it is redirection. Release them kindly, forgive quickly. Close the back door. I am not asking you to hate. I am asking you to heal. Chosen one, walking away is not failure, it is alignment. You are not losing destiny, you are leaving disorder. Bitterness will try to hitch a ride, do not let it. Bless and release. Sow your tears as a seed and step back into the light. I will not waste your obedience. And this is where I am taking you. Into the feel of the real. When it is truly me, you will know. Calm courage, clear intention, and steady joy. No scrambling, no shrinking. Peace that holds you up, not passion that burns you out. Keep pace with me, and I will teach you the sound of covenant in your bones. My child, let me show you what it feels like when it is truly me. You can breathe. Your shoulders come down without you telling them to. Your thoughts are not sprinting, they are walking. You can pray without a knot in your stomach. You are not decoding silence or making excuses for confusion. You sleep, you wake without dread. You are not guessing every day, you are listening. and peace is answering. This is calm courage. Real life still happens. Bills, schedules, differences, delays. But the relationship does not destabilize you. Storms may come, but you are not dragged out to sea with every wave. You disagree, and it becomes discovery, not disaster. You face decisions, and you face them together, without theatrics. You keep your boundaries and find they are honored, not punished. You bring your calling to the table and see it welcomed, not resented. My confirmation produces steadiness, peace that holds you up, not passion that burns you out. This is clarity. Intentions are spoken. You do not have to fish for meaning in murky waters. Timelines are discussed in daylight and allowed to be paced by wisdom, not panic. Values match in the quiet places. How you speak, how you steward, how you forgive, how you protect. Apologies are rare and real, not frequent and theatrical. Promises become plans. Plans become steps. Counsel is not an enemy, it is a witness. You feel safe, telling trusted voices what is happening because there is nothing to hide. The future is not a fog, it is a path you can walk without betrayals to your peace. This is steady joy, laughter that does not cost you clarity, affection that does not demand you abandon holiness, excitement that does not make you afraid of the crash. Ordinary days hold sweetness, a text that says, I prayed for you, a plan kept, a gentle yes, a respected no, small fruit, often in plain light. Hear me, lonely one, you are not behind, you are being guided. I can bring covenant without chaos. I am not slow as you count slowness. I am careful as I count safety. I am not withholding joy. I am strengthening your capacity to carry it without breaking. Let patience finish its work, and you will lack nothing essential when love arrives. Now prepare your heart for prayer. Bring me the question that keeps circling. Bring me the name you hold, or the hope you do not yet have a name for. Do not fear, my answer. Lay the name before me, not as leverage, but as surrender. I will not shame your longing, I will shepherd it. In the next breath, we will ask together. Let peace rule, let counterfeits be removed, let covenant be confirmed. My child, breathe. Unclench your jaw, lower your shoulders. Inhale my nearness, exhale the outcome. Give me the outcome. Place the name, the timeline, the fear, the fantasy, the what-ifs into my hands. I am not teasing you. I am training you to trust me. Prayer does not just comfort you, it calibrates you back to peace. My clearest confirmation. Let the umpire rule again. Pray with me now. Say, Father, I release control. I set down my scripts and suspicions. I refuse striving. I ask for discernment that is anchored in your peace. Increase peace where you are breathing. Withdraw peace where danger hides. Let your peace rest on what is from you, and lift from what is counterfeit. Expose hidden motives, mine and theirs. Unmask deception, even when it wears charming words and spiritual phrases. Shine your light in every corner. Let no flattery survive the truth. Make the path of safety obvious to my heart. Now ask for healing. Say, Father, break the trauma bonds that tie me to inconsistency. Cut every soul tie that keeps me cycling back to pain. Heal the fear of abandonment that bargains away my boundaries. Deliver me from an addiction to chaos. Retrain my body to recognize safety as love. Restore my self-worth. Root my identity in your delight. Speak over my history. Forgiven, cleansed, redeemed, repurposed. Heal memories that trigger panic. Settle my nervous system with your presence. Make holiness and wholeness my new normal. Ask for timing. Say, Father, accelerate what you have aligned and delay what would harm me. Close every door you did not open, even if my impatience bangs on it. Guard me from premature promises and premature intimacy. Give me patience for the appointed time and grace to use the waiting well, growing, serving, building, becoming. Let me move at the speed of peace. When it is you, keep the door steady. When it is not, let it fail quickly and keep my heart soft. I cover you now with light. I call in wise counsel to witness, to steady, to protect. I command counterfeit pressures to fall away, urgency, secrecy, spiritualized control. I bless you with clarity that stays in ordinary days. I bless you with courage to obey faster than you explain. I bless you with a future that is safe to cherish. Seal this with your own mouth. Say, peace will confirm my covenant, and I will not force what God has not formed. Again, peace will confirm my covenant, and I will not force what God has not formed. Amen. My child, before you go, mark this moment in daylight. Type this now so your faith has words. I will not force it. Peace will lead me. Do not wait for another sign to say what I have already settled. Put it in the comments as covenant, not performance. Let your public yes strengthen your private obedience. Say it, pray it, live it. If you are in confusion or in a waiting place, leave your prayer request for your future spouse, for healing, or for discernment. I see every name you carry and every ache you don't say out loud. Place it in the light. I will meet you there. I will stand with you. I will send help, wisdom, and covering. You are not walking this alone. Subscribe if you are choosing a relationship that honors me, not just feelings. Stay under steady teaching so your ear for peace grows sharper than chemistry and louder than fear. I am training you to build safely, slowly, and surely at the speed of peace. Share this with someone stuck in a cycle of mixed signals. Be the friend who chooses protection over noise, covenant over fireworks. You may interrupt years of pain with one act of love. Chosen one, I go with you. My peace will be your umpire and your shield. I am nearer than your breath, guarding your steps, aligning your seasons, and confirming what is truly from me. Your next decision must be peace-led. Type it, pray it, and live it.